Welcome back to my 100% playthrough of Quake, Scourge of Armagon on a Nightmare difficulty, played through Quakespasm-Spiked. We are doing all levels continuously, and this is HIP2M4, the Crypt. Let's begin. We start off in a coffin, like how the last level ended, and now we can go grab a grenade launcher, and the spike mine will blow up for reasons, I guess. But now let's go into here and kill this ogre. And this one too. There's also another one. But before we even kill them, we're gonna step up here. Just do a sick rocket jump like that. Grab the Horn of Summoning, that's a secret. And we'll get the knight that's summoned to fight these guys. He obviously doesn't do much of a good job at it, but whatever. But since he died, that's fine because he counts toward the enemy kill count. There's something I need to mention about the enemy kill count too after I dispose of this fellow and this guy. Okay, so in FitzQuake derived ports, the enemy spawners, some of them are broken. This level is bugged. B-U-G-D. Bugged. And apparently this goes down the line for most FitzQuake ports. Like, I tried Quakespasm-Spiked, regular Quakespasm, FitzQuake itself, Mark 5, and there are a few enemy spawns that are broken. It seems to work in FTQW in dark places and ports like that. Oh yeah, I tried VK Quake, it also didn't work there. That's another Quakespasm derived port, but whatever. The reason why I'm still playing Quakespasm-Spiked is because this is a rarity. But anyways, yeah, going onto that skull will allow you to get the Mjolnir. And we're gonna go back into this part with the nail gun in hand. We'll lose some health and some armor, but we can just hop up here, because this little vent thing gives you a boost. Anyways, now that this place is available, we'll go into it and destroy enemies like the Death Knights and the doggies. And look at that head bounce off that stairway. Brilliant. Anyways, up we go to here. We're gonna get some health, and also over here, try not to slip. Get the secret with rockets. So since we can't really get 100% kills, the secrets will be good enough. Anyways, we'll flip that, get the pentagram protection. We're gonna blow up this floor. And then we're gonna blow up these guys too. And also these guys. And while we're invincible, we'll go for a swim down here, because this part right here gives you 100 health. Yeah, we'll just swim in there. Make sure you don't swim in there too long. But anyways, yeah, the level lord will be impressed by you finding that secret, so make sure you do that. Anyways, we're gonna go down into this part. We're gonna meet some friends who will be hopping down here any second now. Yeah, this one stole my shotgun. Little bastard. He's got friends too. We're gonna meet more friends when we go up here, because there's a vor. And of course, this will follow you endlessly, but you get the silver key out of that whole ordeal. And when we open this up, there should be a spike mine here, but there isn't, because FitzQuake derived ports are bugged for whatever reason. At least just for this level, I think. There's some Death Knights here, though, that definitely spawned. But, here's another enemy we gotta get rid of. And here's a Thunderbolt, and, an enemy to use it on. Also in here, Shambler, and he got spiked. Wonderful. There are some ogres up there, but we'll deal with them later. In the meantime, we're gonna have to deal with this section. And the only way to do it is to do it. So just time your movement and you'll be fine. Anyways, in we go into here. We'll break out the super nail gun and the rocket launcher for the zombies. I'm gonna kill the war with the super nail gun, but the zombies get the explosive treatment. I only have 2 of them, unfortunately, so hopefully that works. Anyways, I'm gonna grab the super nail gun because I need the nails, and also while we're here by all of these tombstones, we're gonna jump on this platform and then this one. Grab the empathy shield because we're gonna need it for this encounter, probably. There, that works. Alright, so now we have the empathy shield. And this guy we need to get rid of. Very tanky for whatever reason. We're gonna go into this, because it's a portal. Now, there's a gremlin there. There's a few other gremlins too. They're very killable. Anyways, we got the gold key, and we got a telefrag too, from someone. Somewhere. We also got rockets here and the Ring of Shadows right here. And while we're around this part, we're gonna get the last secret by going into here. Should be ogres from that area looking down here, but there's also a laser cannon. And right here are some more ogres. Very explodable. This part gives you red armor. And you can press that switch if this lift goes back up and you want it to come back down. But that's most of the enemies we can kill, at least in this port. There are a few other guys here, like Death Knights down there. We'll deal with them in a little bit. In fact, let's go meet them face to face, huh? Get them in a good spot. Why not? Some more gremlins will be here as well, I suppose. I think some of them, like, were feeding on each other. But just to double check, we'll make sure that we got everything here. Like I said, sometimes the gremlins will, eat each other, or eat the fallen friends of theirs, which will spawn more of them, and that's rather inconvenient. But anyways, speaking of inconveniences, when we grab the proximity gun and go into this room, there'll be some fiends and zombies, but we have the rocket launcher, and killing them all will allow you to go into here. Now usually, I think it's 62 out of 74, or 72. But I think the extra gremlins added to the kill count. Like I said, there are a few enemies that don't spawn here. I think one of them is a spike mine that appears right after you've gone into the silver door area. Like, I've seen it in dark places. It spawns, like, right in the air around here. Or rather, it's there all along. I think there's a few other enemies, but even if you were to kill those spike mines, you wouldn't get 100% kills, because there are 2 spike mines on the hard and nightmare difficulties that don't even spawn at all on any port. So, this level is just chock full of bugs no matter what. So, I'm gonna say that 64 out of 74 is a decent amount of kills. It can be 65 out of 72. Either way, make sure you kill that knight that you summon with the Horn of Conjuring, because he counts as an enemy too. I'm gonna say that this is the highest amount of enemies we can get in this level, at least on this port, so let's just head out. Alright, yeah. It's unfortunate that we had to cut some enemies out due to unforeseen circumstances. This is the first time that it's ever happened. Like I said, I checked all the other ports derived from FitzQuake, like Quakespasm and Mark V and even VK Quake, but none of them had the extra enemies. which is very odd. Now, I know there are 2 enemies on this map that you can't kill at all on any port, if I'm not mistaken. There's like 2 spike mines that are supposed to spawn, but they don't on the hardest difficulties. But, yeah, this is very complex. This is very, confusing, but I suppose, this is a kind of good way to get the message out that this map is a little broken in FitzQuake derived ports, so hopefully the developers of Mark V and, the developers of, Quakespasm-Spiked, or even regular Quakespasm, can get to this. Like, all creators of, FitzQuake derived ports should probably double check this map if that's in their priorities at all, because the spawns are broken. Well, some of them are, but it doesn't completely impact the map. But aside from the whole broken map thing, this one's alright. It's got some interesting traps, and one of them killed a shambler for me. That's very nice of it. But I think I've rambled on for far too long. So I'm gonna end the video here. So stay tuned for the next one where we go into HIP2M4. Hopefully we won't be plagued by broken kills or maybe even broken secrets in the future. I'm hoping that neither of these will haunt us anymore. But we'll see. But in the meantime, toodaloo.